What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new Civ 5 AI battle. It's been a week, 2 weeks, I don't know, been a while, but we're back to the old style because you voted for that, and I thought we'd give it another go. We've got another smaller game today. However, bit of a difference. The map is still huge, but there is, let me just count so I don't get this wrong. There's eight civs. Got there in the end on this Mesopotamia map. It's quite a cool map. I decided not to fill it with civs and just use the base game ones. See, we'll basically get some huge empires. I thought that might be quite cool. Also runs very fast, so you know, it's a good one because I needed a mini game. I've got a really big one planned, which should be really cool. The premise for that one is we're gonna do probably not sure yet, Europe or world map. We'll probably do both, but I normally do Europe first and then world, but we'll do one or the other. And the idea will be each civ will get some extra bonuses at the start, kind of based on, you know, what they were historically good at. So like England might get more boats, for example, just saying like that, or more naval technology. You know, that would be the sort of plan. But yeah, we have 8 civs here. So we have Greece, Byzantium, the Ottomans, Assyria, Babylon, Persia, Egypt, and Arabia. And then there's 4 city-states who are also here and in the correct place. We've got Tyre, Byblos, and Sophia up this way. And it is deity difficulty as normal. Everything, yeah. So there we go. But yeah, there's loads of space. Look at all this space. Empty space. There's going to be some huge civs. Egypt's got all of this. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Persia, in particular, has a lot of space. But yeah, let me know who you think's going to win. And you've got till obviously the end of this episode to come up with a guess, but as you can see, we're going to fly through the early turns for the very least. I did run a test up to about turn 100. I think in that time one war broke out, so it's going to take some time. It's going to take a few episodes to get into it, but then we're going to have some massive wars, I think, once we get going. And obviously there's going to be huge naval battles as well with any civs that are in the Mediterranean. There is a canal here. There is not one for Egypt though. It's probably worth noting. I could have changed that. In fact, I still could change that. Should we? I think we should, shouldn't we? We should quick before they get any of the tiles. Oh no, it won't change though. It won't change now. Big decisions to be made. No, this we'll leave the map as it is to be intended. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll cut a deal. Maybe like if someone has all the land later on in the game and they have a load of gold, we'll let them buy it. We'll play God in this one, like as if we're like an EU4 where you have to pay to build it. Maybe that's what we'll do. But anyway, the second cities are going down. Greece moved south with Sparta and already have another settler up and running. Byzantium also went west towards the Balkans and Bulgarian territory. See my little submarine here? Just ignore that. The Ottomans went sort of northeast. Assyria went northeast as well. Babylon also went northeast. Persia went west because they didn't have much choice. Their capital, not the best placement, but you know, they've got lots of space to make up for that. And then we've got Arabia at the bottom. But here we go. Biggest militaries. It's a bit early, but Ottomans lead the way. Then Persia, Byzantium up there as well. I'm guessing that's just whoever's built one unit. Maybe some of them have. Does any of them start with a unique unit? No. I see the Ottomans have built some archers already. Egypt grabs their third city, and that is on the Red Sea. So there you go. That will lead to some naval battles with Arabia potentially. Their capital is also a bit of a rough spot, but like I said, there's so much space, they're going to be fine. Arabia grabs their third and soon fourth city. We'll look at religion. We'll stop and look at the pantheons and stuff in a minute once the religions start forming. We'll keep a close eye on the wonders because there is only 8 civs. It shouldn't be too hard to remember who went with what. So we should be fine on that front. But who else has gone? We've got the Ottomans now have a third city with Ankara here on the north coast of Anatolia on the Black Sea. Greece has also pushed north with this city. Persia's got 4 cities all of a sudden, 2 new ones. I looked at their map. They have like no resources, like luxuries, and then there's loads here. But like they just settled all over here, where there's none. And they already have access to immortals, as Greece gets the Great Library, free technology, and Arabia grabs Stonehenge, which will give them... I always want to say a great profit for free, but it doesn't... I don't think that's right. It's something, though. They will definitely get some great profit points. Or I think... Maybe because... No, they don't have a religion yet. Either way, they did get that. I think at turn 50 I'll take control of the button, just so we don't miss too much. But everyone's got a few cities now. Egypt now has 4 with a 5th settler on the way. Arabia just grabbed number 5. Persia's got a 5th. Assyria and Babylon 2 and 3. Syria's very big though. The Ottomans now have a 4th, again going on this coast. We have a religion. Right, let's go on to... I'll take control now so we don't miss anything popping up. Here we go then, world's most production. Now this is average, so obviously Assyria having 2 cities is a huge advantage for that. Then it is Byzantium, then the Ottomans, then Greece, and then Persia, leading the top 5 there. We're in a golden age on the submarine, but here you go, Byzantium, also the lot of cities, all coastal, so they're going to be probably a naval powerhouse early on. Although saying that, Greece is as well with their 4 cities, all coastal. The Ottomans then with 2 coastal cities and a lot of land units. Assyria and Babylon much further away. First religion, I don't think this comes as a surprise, or I think it's the first. Very common pick for Arabia if they get there first is Islam, and they have gone for that one again. They're sort of exploring a little bit, doing their own thing, but they are quite isolated, and they actually have the most space, but this desert maybe not super attractive to them, which makes sense. Okay, so now I'll take control, and there we go. Greece with the 3rd wonder, getting these, or 2nd wonder for them. They got the Great Library for that free tech already, and now they've got the statue of Zeus. That's a great start. We'll try get to turn 100, and then we'll do info addicts in this one if we can, and then that'll be a good sort of place for everyone to make a guess as who's going to win. Arabia completes the Temple of Artemis. I can never remember what they do in different games. Is that... I think it's extra food or ability for archers. Sorry if I've got that a bit wrong. Trying my best to remember them all. Oh, we get our first war. Oh, do you know what I mean? I said turn 100 first war. I meant first city to fall in the test run. Yeah, there was some wars before. Ottomans, there's no way. Not without boats. Surely not. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's see. Byzantium has a unique unit, which obviously will give them a bit of a combat advantage. Oh, this poor settler though. That unit could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, yep, no, Byzantium gets the kill there. Greece with another wonder. And another city, but they get the Colossus, which is going to give them a free cargo ship, right? So we'll see what they do. Byzantium settled the 5th city here as well. No other settlers elsewhere, I think. Unless I've missed one, so we'll keep focusing on this war in more depth than usual. Looks like Byzantium will hold on. The Ottomans not really throwing everything at it, so it should be an easy defense. Medieval era for Byzantium there. 9 population in Constantinople, 10 in this city. Arabia's already enhanced their religion. I don't think anyone else even got another one yet, so that's pretty impressive. And Persia completes the terracotta army, so they're going to have an extra copy of each unit. They don't have too many. What will they get? They will have got a scout. Do scouts count? I think so. Immortal, an extra bowman, extra warrior. Not much really. They had loads of units anyway, but a few extras certainly won't hurt early on. They're probably the most isolated civ over there, so we'll see how long it takes for them to get involved in the action. That they're only just meeting these city-states. Or I assume they've come back. I assume they've met them in some areas and moved away. It's been 70 turns. It'd be very unlikely for that not to be the case. No new cities being settled. Everyone... Oh no, I lied. Greece settled right in front of my eyes. So I said that. Persia also completes the pyramids about a turn later. So that's 2 turns later. That's quite impressive, but that's extra builders and quicker tile improvements. It's definitely not something to complain about, or workers, when you're going to have a lot of land this game, so it makes sense. keep an eye here. Two very different civs in terms of what they like to do. You've got Babylon, who are normally quite passive and science focused. Greece got the Parthenon there, and Assyria, who very aggressive civ. We'll see, and they're the closest to each other. Really, I guess these are pretty close as well now. Byzantium did lose that settler, so I'm guessing it's now an Ottoman worker. And a great lighthouse though for Byzantium, which should give them some extra naval range, if I'm not mistaken, again, or visibility. So that's going to help them if they do build a lot of boats, although I'm saying that at the moment I don't think they have any boats apart from this cargo ship. But if they build some, they get a unique boat fairly soon, so once they get to that point of the game, they're going to be getting some nice advantages. Them, Greece, the Ottomans will probably be the main civs in the Mediterranean or Black Sea. I guess Egypt maybe as well over time. Could join them. Yeah, it looks like the settlers may be stopping, although I say that Arabia's just added a new one and another one, so that's going to put more pressure on Egypt as well to do some more stuff, as Arabia adds a couple more cities to their empire. But look, there's less than like 10% of the land settled. It's going to be some huge civs by the end, just fighting it out, which is kind of cool. Egypt does have a settler here. We'll see where it ends up. Didn't go too far, but they had another coastal city here on the sort of floodplains of the River Nile. And again, that's going to let them build more boats, do some more stuff. I thought they'd settled here, but no, that's just a tile. There are some wonders on the map too. Mount Sinai is there. It's usually there, isn't it? But it's going to be... I don't know what other wonders there might be. There's no... See, the Europe map sort of renames them, but no, they haven't done that, so I'm guessing there might not be. I'm probably forgetting some, but maybe there isn't any more. Persia with a settler going north of their empire as Assyria sort of comes to say hello. And is still building up units. Babylon. You want to have more than 3 warriors, or are you cool with having 3 warriors? Yeah, I mean, you do you. I'm not getting involved. I could, I guess. We could just go gift them a load of units. That'd be quite funny. Persia does add that city. And did Egypt just add one? No, their borders just grew. It looked like they added one, but it was just borders. There's a lot of copper here. They can definitely have a bit of a monopoly on the world's copper if they wanted to. And there we go. Babylon gets the Great Wall, which is a big defensive upgrade, but no foreshadowing here. It's hard, isn't it, when you've seen what's happened in the test run. But yeah, this is happening immediately 2 turns after. Yeah, no Great Wall's going to save you if you don't build any units. I'm sorry, Babylon. You know, it's fine. Assyria's had a slow start. They probably need this to balance the world. But yeah, Babylon, I don't know what they were doing, but it wasn't the right idea. That is for sure. Persia completes the Chichen Itza and adds 2 more cities to this northern territory. And another settler on the way. Persia maybe starting to explode a bit with settlers. Arabia's added another one too and has another one ready. Byzantium has slowed down with the settlers. A huge Greek military arriving outside Byzantium. I think we're going to see a war there. The Ottomans slowed down as well, which is interesting. But here we go. Greece v Byzantium. It begins. It will be see if anyone makes use of allying the city-states. I mean, only Sofia seems to have a lot of units, but could be a useful little strategy, at least early on. All the Ottomans did settle here in the Mediterranean side this time, so they get a bit more of Anatolia. And here we go, turn 100. We'll do the info addicts. We can all make our picks. I'm actually not sure, apart from probably not going to pick Babylon. But the rest seem like good options. Here we go, most busiest people. So what is this? This is again production by all of their cities. So the last one was average because it was busiest cities. This is busiest people. So I believe Byzantium does have the world's most production. They have 2 of the biggest cities, so that would make sense. Persia's then a bit of a way off. Then Egypt, Ottomans. Maybe this is an average too, actually. I'm not sure. That could also be the average. Never mind. It might well be. They only have 5 cities, so it might be. But here we go. Let's have a look. Info addicts. Who's this in? I believe that is Arabia leading the way. Are they still the only one? Only religion? Yes, well that is why they're doing so well. Maybe no one else even tried, I don't know. But yeah, that will give you a good score. Score is not the key factor here, so it's fine. But Persia's in second, Egypt third. I'm guessing that's Greece in fourth. And then fifth is a light blue, which I think might be Byzantium. Yep. Sixth then here is Babylon. And there's two other struggling white lines. The Ottomans in Assyria? There's the Ottomans. They're Assyria last. They are for now. That's all going to change, of course, if they conquer some cities. Here you go then. Populations. Quite a few very close ones there. Byzantium lead the way, then Babylon, Persia, Egypt, and Arabia. Crop yield is led by Arabia, Persia, Egypt, then Byzantium and Babylon. These are all very different sort of... Well, actually, that's just that list in reverse. Never mind. Production, which makes no sense, right? More crop yield, more population. It's weird. It's almost... It was almost... I think it might actually have been completely reversed. Babylon first. Oh, no. Not quite. But these three and these two were swapped around. Production, Persia leads Arabia, then Byzantium. So yeah, that list must have been average again, sorry. Then Egypt, then the Ottomans, but there's a big drop to them. Most money, Egypt nearly double as much as everyone else, or more than double. Then Arabia, Persia, Byzantium, Ottomans, top five. Land, Egypt leads again, then Arabia, then Persia, then Greece, and then Byzantium. Military, Persia leads Greece, then Byzantium, the Ottomans, and Arabia. Social policies, 9 for Persia, Greece, and Byzantium, then Egypt and the Ottomans up there. Greece and Assyria already on negative happiness. Maybe, I don't know how Assyria is. I guess they have no resources and they have big cities, so that doesn't help. You should have settled more. Technologies, I thought that was technologies. My heart, I was like, what's gone wrong? Why? That was happiness. Technologies, Persia and Byzantium on 24. The Great Library for Greece did not really help. They're on 23. Same for the Ottomans. 22 for Egypt, Arabia. 21 for Assyria and Babylon. Net gold we don't really use anymore. Cities, Arabia has 9. Persia with 8. Egypt with 7. 6 for Greece. And then 5s for the Ottomans and Byzantium. Wonders, Greece has 4. Persia 3. Arabia 2. Babylon and Byzantium have 1 each. Skipped culture there, sorry. Greece, Arabia, Egypt, Persia and Byzantium lead the way there. Treasury we don't look at, faith we don't look at, and in fact only Arabia has even tried. I don't know if the other AI, I don't know why they're not trying at all, that is weird. It is domination only, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But great works, Greece, Persia, Assyria, Byzantium. Trade routes, Persia, Ottomans, Assyria and Arabia with 3, and only 1 for Greece, Egypt and Byzantium. And Greece's was free, but I'm guessing it went to Byzantium and just died, so that might be why they're so low there. Tourism, Greece, well ahead of everyone else at the moment. But there you go. Who are you going to choose? Let me know down below. Of course, if you get it right, you'll get a shout out. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to go Babylon. Egypt could be good. I'm trying to think of their like unique abilities. I want to make a really good pick. Egypt builds wonders well. Arabia is going to have a strong religion, which could support them. I don't know what. Let's have a look at their beliefs. It's the only religion. Use faith to get cathedrals, extra city strength, that is good. Missionary and inquisitors for less, so they're going to spread it quite cheaply. Can also buy pagodas, so that's good as well. Faith and culture, they're going to have a lot of that. There is city-state, so this is useful, I guess, but it's not the best one. Not the best choice. There's 2 more settlers in there as well. Arabia could be a very strong choice. These 3, I feel like one of them needs to win, right? One of them needs to kill the other, or at least, I mean, not so much for the Ottomans, because they could get all of Turkey. But yeah, Byzantium or Greece, it's one or the other. That's a big gamble. Here again, I mean, it's probably going to be Assyria, but will they do well up here? Persia's then another big threat in the east. I'm going to go with Persia. Why not? But let me know who you choose, and there will be another episode tomorrow. So you can see where this is going. It will be daily. I think it'll be daily. Obviously, if I have to miss a day, I'll miss a day, but it should be every day. Or there might be like daily and then a gap for a couple of days when I have to start a new one. That's probably the most likely thing I could imagine. And obviously, if there's ever a day when I just have to miss a day. But yeah, I'll try and keep them out daily. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.